This weekend, NASCAR goes short track racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Drivers will race bumper to bumper on the 0.53-mile oval, surrounded completely by grandstands, unlike other tracks. The latest news, schedule, standings, and more are coming up.
The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR in 5 starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR in 5. Before we get you set for Bristol, here's a look back at Las Vegas. Last weekend, Brad Keselowski won the Cobalt 400. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished second. So far, he has not finished worse than the runner-up position after 3 races this season. Paul Menard, Joey Logano, and Carl Edwards rounded out the top 5. Meanwhile, in the standings, Dale Jr. is leading by 1 point over Keselowski. Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, and Jeff Gordon round out the top 5. More post-race coverage of the Cobalt 400 can be found under Closed Wheel Racing at carnets.ca. Also last weekend, the Nationwide Series took to the track with the Boyd Gaming 300. Brad Keselowski was the winner there as well, over fellow Cup regulars Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. The top finishing Nationwide Series driver was Chase Elliott, who finished 5th. In the Nationwide Series standings, Regan Smith leads Trevor Bayne by 3 points and Elliott Sadler by 9. And a quick note for anyone not familiar with NASCAR, drivers can only run for the championship in one series, but may still race regularly in others.
It's time now for a news update. So far, Team Penske has dominated in the new qualifying format. At Phoenix, the new format made its debut, and Brad Keselowski sat on the pole beside his Penske teammate Joey Logano. Then at Las Vegas, Logano sat on the pole with Keselowski starting second. 2 times under the new qualifying format, and 2 times where Team Penske made up the front row. Will their domination continue this week, or will someone else start at the front of the field? Well, there is a change to qualifying rules. NASCAR will now allow cool-down units in the race cars. The change is likely the cause of driver concern about the danger of some cars driving slowly along the bottom of the track, cooling their engines, while other cars sort around the track, making a qualifying attempt. NASCAR will also allow 2 crew members over the wall during qualifying. Meanwhile, the car's hoods must remain closed. Plugging in the generator is not allowed, and cool-down laps are now permitted. In other news, Sony is trying to shut down a Talladega Nights restaurant in Fort Worth, Texas. The establishment, named Ricky Bobby Sports Saloon and Restaurant, is themed after the fictional racing movie Talladega Nights. In a Dallas Observer article from last year, the owner said that the names used in the restaurant, such as Ricky Bobby, are a direct reference to the movie. Sony says that the restaurant is using these names without their permission, while the owners argue that Ricky Bobby is just a common name. And NASCAR is involved in a new online network. The website, fanschoice.tv, will stream races live online for free. Races from NASCAR's regional touring series, as well as AMA motorcycle and IMSA sports car races, will be streamed at the website. A reminder that the next edition of NASCAR in 5 will be posted next Friday, March 21st. But for now, to wrap things up, here's a look at this weekend's broadcast schedule.
First up this weekend is the Drive to Stop Diabetes 300 for the Nationwide Series. The race starts at about 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow from Bristol Motor Speedway. Coverage will be broadcast on TV on ESPN2 and TSN2, and over the radio on the Performance Racing Network and SiriusXM. Qualifying for the race will take place tomorrow at about 10 a.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcast on ESPN2. On Sunday, the Sprint Cup Series will take to the track with the Food City 500. The race will start at about 1 p.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcast on TV on Fox and TSN and over the radio on the Performance Racing Network and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place at about 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time today and will air on Fox Sports 1. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.